Mauer Park is famous for
for drugs and rock and roll.
drugs, guys losing contact lenses.
It's a really nice story what we saw here. It's a guy who was looking to get his contact lenses in his eye, but he threw them on the ground. He was spitting on it, and then afterwards he really put it in his eye. And then shake hands with the cameraman.
This shake hand was the best we've seen so far today. We have Carsten here. Carsten is a color designer at Nike. He's based in Berlin, right?
No, based in
Amsterdam, right?
Hilversum, Amsterdam.
Yeah. So nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
And you come from Berlin, right?
Yeah, I'm actually from East Berlin.
You work as a color designer, right?
Yes.
What does a color designer do?
What I'm doing is I'm part of the Western Europe product creation team. I think what we create is the European extensions to the global line. So if there's a need for colors for more like for the European consumer,
I see.
which is not covered by the global line, then we create these colorways for the European consumer, for the kids, for seasonal reasons, for sports events, and so on.
Are you also in the team that creates the nice color names at Nike, like Volt or Gym Rat? Or
No, that's given. That we get from the world headquarters, from Portland.
Okay, so so your job is to do European styles and colors?
Yeah, so because we are based in Europe, so we have an understanding of what is going on in Europe, what does the European consumer want. That's what we then react to cover that and make nice shoes for happy consumers.
Yeah. What many people are asking is how you can get a job like this.
Yeah.
Do you need an education?
What I did is I did a study in multimedia arts, graphic design, web design. But other people do, they have like a product design background.
You have to, or is it something
I think it's helpful. Okay. Yeah. And then of course then you have to create connections, and then you have to look for a job, and then create a nice portfolio.
I think this is the most difficult point, maybe, to show the talent. So we are always trying to show our talent, but it's not really working sometimes.
But I think also, in my situation, I was also, I guess, lucky that I got a traineeship back in the days in the industry, and then through that I could really learn, improve, and show my talent through the colorways I did and through the stories I told. Yeah, and then now I'm here.
You brought a product with you.
Yeah.
You designed just recently. So this is the Nike Air Pegasus 89.
Yes. German Reunification. Yeah. Quite special for me because like next week on the 3rd of October we're gonna celebrate 25 years of the German Reunification.
Yeah.
And I mean, just imagine if that wouldn't have happened back then, we would have never met. So many things happened because of that. So many positive things happened because of that.
Totally.
So that's why, for me, I came up with that story for that shoe. First I was looking into Berlin, but I remember that 5 years ago, we with Nike, we did already like the Pegasus 89 with the 20 years of the fall of the wall. So that's actually, this one is a continuation of that, what we have done already, which was successful and which was appreciated by the consumer. So I was looking into that, but then for me, the German Reunification was more than Berlin, because it was whole Germany, it was East Germany and West Germany. Yeah. So that's why I was looking into something that really shows both countries. And the personal part of that is that my father actually, he was in the East German army. And from the 2nd to the 3rd of October back then, he had a night shift. So at midnight, he changed his uniform. And I found it really special that a soldier changing his uniform in peace, you know, without, that was the peaceful revolution, and that's what I wanted to show, like both camouflages, so peacefully combined as a team on that shoe, you know.
Is it something special for you that you saw your dad going to the night shift with the Strichtan of the NVA?
To be honest, I cannot really remember that because I was also asking my dad about how was it back then. Yeah. And I also just last days I asked my mom, so what did we actually do back then, because my dad wasn't there. And she told me that we were like watching TV, like the live stream from the Brandenburger Tor and with the firework and everything. And at midnight we just cheered. So I was 12, but I could have like a little nice Prosecco, and we cheered, and then...
Your first Jägermeister.
Yeah. So, and then the next day, on the 3rd of October, actually, we just had a nice relaxed day.
So this is a very, very personal story, which is happening on this shoe.
Yeah.
So how was your team reacting when you said, "Hey, I got an idea, which is quite my life story, to put it on the shoe"?
They were really supportive. They really liked the story, and they were really, everyone really like was fully behind it and fully like. So we were also then brainstorming together how to add more details to the shoe and to also the graphic design and how to add a nice graphic to the midsole, to the sock liner. So what you have here on the sock liner, you have on both sock liners the Brandenburger Tor with the firework, which brings it back to that night, and then with the German Reunification, 1919, 2015. And also on the laces, you have on both ends the year numbers, which in the end, if you take the lace as a lace,
as a
timeline, yeah. So that was the idea behind.
Really good idea.
It's funny that you chosen the Pegasus 89 because we were just talking on the phone because 89 was fall of the wall.
Yeah.
So if somebody's asking why you're choosing the 89 one, not an Air Max 90 or something like this, so it makes totally sense and it's more sympathetic to tell this personal story.
Yeah, quite special moment.
Yeah, totally.
And also like running yesterday the Berlin Marathon and running through the Brandenburger Tor. Super special.
I saw the picture on Facebook,
yeah,
by the way. I'm not stalking you, but
yeah, it's okay.
So this shoe will release in Germany, Austria and Switzerland on October 2nd this year. So just in a few days. As you said, it's not only to you, but to us it's a special story. Yeah. In all the other countries where this shoe will be released, now you know whose story is on this nice camouflage shoe. And you will get it as a nice camouflage shoe, while we have a special story.
Yeah.
Living in you and living in all of us in Germany,
totally.
I guess. Yeah. So thanks for taking your time. Thanks for letting us take part in your job. And now we know how we get color design at Nike. So if you have any questions, like Hikmet said, just post them down there. Leave a comment, put the thumbs up, subscribe our channel, and then we see us next time.
And hopefully with you, maybe.
Yeah, maybe hopefully again with you.
Yeah, you're always welcome.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, you're
Thanks for coming.
Pleasure. Thank you for coming.
It was a pleasure to us.
Yeah.
So, bye.
Bye-bye.